Let's bring in a friend of the show, Adam Weiss, who's on a lot, works with Harley Lippman. He joins us right now. We want to talk about jobs and the economy. First of all, Harley, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
You're the CEO of Genesis 10, a staffing company. I bring that up because you're in the middle of this economy. You know what it's really like to try and hire people and build in this economy. And look what Twitter did now that we've got new ownership with Elon Musk. Joe Biden went out there after that jobs report last Friday. We're building an economy from the bottom up and the middle out by creating more jobs than any administration in history. At this point in a presidency, the left used to get away with those lies. Now Twitter, under new ownership, had a little fact check of that and said it's not exact. Readers added some context, Harley. They thought people might want to know. This graph misleadingly credits Biden for the creation of new jobs.
Oh, this is perfectly put.
The spike in jobs is more accurately attributed to the lifting of COVID-19 restrictions, guys, at the state and local level. These are not, quote unquote, new jobs, but instead jobs that are returning to the economy pre-COVID-19. Harley, I mentioned you're in the middle of this economy, helping companies build up. What's it really like when you see Joe Biden fact check like that? What's it like in this economy right now?
Well, as a staffing company, we're able to look at what the workforce should be for America's companies in the next, let's say, year or two. So we're part of the planning, and we do homework to see what the jobs outlook is really going to look like. And it's actually, I believe, going to be much better than people think. The president, frankly, sorry?
I'm saying good. I mean, I want to be hopeful. I think Biden should be called out on his lies. And when he, exaggerates things, okay, that's one thing. But we should all be rooting for an economy, whether it's a Democrat or Republican president, to sort of come back strong. I'm hoping for a positive 2023. So please pick up the thought. I didn't mean to interrupt, but when you said that, I said, good. We want to call Biden out when he does something wrong. But if you think, and you're in the middle of this, you think it's getting better, tell us why. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
That's all right. Yeah, I do. I mean, I have a contrarian view, but I do believe it will get better. I think because panic occurs in corporate America. The moment one board starts to lay off people, Google, Amazon, all the other boards say, well, people on Google and Amazon, they're really smart people. They're laying off huge numbers of employees. They've got to be doing their homework really well. They must be onto something. We don't want to be left behind and be seen as not managing our costs well. We better cut costs too and start laying off people. So the whole thing mushrooms. And in corporate America, you can't go wrong by saying, let's press the pause button. Let's hold back on hiring. So it mushrooms, but it's a distortion of reality. I guarantee you in a year from now, there's going to be a huge need to hire people. There's going to be a shortage of IT people. There's already a shortage of junior talent. And what happens in life, there's no balance. So they're off kilter. They're overreacting, and the economy will not be as bad. And then they're going to hire a ton of these people back. That's my prediction.
Good.
Did we change the way that we work during COVID? Because initially we saw all these people working from home, and then even Elon Musk, when he took over Twitter, said, you guys got to come back to the office or no more job. Are companies returning to office work? Are we going back to a sense of normal before the pandemic? What's happening there? What's the shift right now?
Yeah, it's a mixed story. The new normal, as it's called, is companies allow people to work at home, let's say 2 days a week or something like that. And then the other 3 days they're in the office, or however it mixes up. That's kind of seen as a new normal. However, more and more companies want people in the office full time. And they do, because the old expression is working at home is a job, working in the office is a career.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to be all over that. We appreciate you being all over it in the middle of this economy. Harley Lippman, outstanding insight as always. We look forward to having you back in the days ahead. He is the CEO, as I mentioned, of Genesis 10. You can certainly find him online. Harley, appreciate your time today. In the meantime, all right, that's great.